Hey, welcome guys. This is BG. You already know your boy BG coming with a what if. This what if is about what if Naruto had the Sharingan. Now, what we're gonna start off with is Naruto. So Naruto was sitting on his iconic swing, thinking about the past events in which he unlocks the Sharingan. Now, 1 week ago, Naruto was assigned his team, which consists of Naruto Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno, and Sasuke Uchiha. While they wait in the classroom, while everyone has already went with their joining instructor, and it's been 60 minutes to an hour that Naruto and his team waited. Now Naruto is smarter in this what if. Naruto is at the top of his class, even ahead of Sasuke, in intellect and skill. So Naruto isn't as impatient as his canon counterpart as Kakashi arrives 2 hours late and Sakura complains saying, I've been waiting with my darling Sasuke and this Naruto for 2 hours. You see how Sakura is talking about some Naruto. Crazy. But Kakashi just says, I was lost on the path of life. With his cool demeanor and eye smile, Kakashi then says, meet me on the top of the roof. And Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi shinshins his way to the roof, and Naruto and Sasuke do the same. Sakura walks up the stairs to the roof. Now Kakashi is surprised on how fast Naruto and Sasuke got on the roof and says, my first impression of you two, powerful and pinky, lacking. Sakura groans in annoyance. Kakashi then says, now I want to know your likes, your dislikes, and plans for the future. This is part 1 of what if Naruto had the Sharingan. But it's not over yet. First up, Sakura. She says, I like, and looks at Sasuke. And she says, I dislike hyper people. My plans for the future is to marry, Sasuke, Then Kakashi then says, okay, so next up, Sasuke. Sasuke then says, I am an avenger. I vow to restore my clan, and I will kill a certain someone to avenge my clan. Kakashi then thinks, well, the Uchiha massacre has put him in a dark place. Kakashi then says, okay, next up, Naruto. Naruto says, I like to train. I am also half Uchiha, half Uzumaki, and half Namikaze, which leaves Kakashi stumped on now he knows who Minato's son is. He will ask Naruto later. Naruto says, I dislike people who gives up on their dreams before they begin. My dreams for the future is to become the next god of shinobi alongside Sasuke. Sasuke then smirks. Naruto then smirks back and said, I will also join the CRA to restore all 3 of my clans and become Hokage like my father. Sasuke and Sakura then says, what? And Kakashi, after hearing this, interrupted before they asked any questions and said, tomorrow, don't eat. We have a mission tomorrow. The next day comes and Team 7 waits and arrives at the training ground 7 and wait for 30 minutes as Kakashi arrives and said, I saw a black cat and had to take a long way around. They all did not buy it in size. Kakashi then says, today we do the bell test. Whichever 2 of you can get these bells from me, pass, and 1 of you goes back to the academy permanently. They gasp, and Naruto and Sasuke speculate that this might be a trap to make us not work together. Kakashi then says, aloud, begin! The team scattered in the trees and kept their chakra suppressed. Kakashi was impressed on how good they are hiding. Then a shuriken came from the left. Kakashi ducked and threw 2 kunais at the direction the shuriken came from. Then Sasuke shot a fireball jutsu from above, and while Kakashi was caught off guard, Kakashi substituted right behind Naruto and started giving Naruto the hands. And Kakashi used water style, water dragon jutsu. It almost connected, but Naruto sidesteps and Naruto threw back a kunai to Kakashi's direction. Not just any kunai, the flying Rajin. Yes, Naruto had a flying Rajin in this what if. He knows who his dad is, so he wanted to take up for his father. Now, the flying Rajin Jutsu, then Naruto teleported to different flying Rajin markers and Rasengan. But right when he was gonna land the Rasengan, Kakashi said, "Okay, time to get down to business," and shows his Sharingan. And then Kakashi backsteps, grabs Naruto, hands and headhunter jutsu Naruto. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and everything. If you want a part 2 of this, I will make one. And back to the story. What if Naruto had the Sharingan? And then, through lightning kunai in all directions, and right when Naruto was about to get hit, Naruto awakens his Sharingan. He was about to die in a headhunter jutsu and threw lightning kunai at him, but his Sharingan awakened, the one Tomoi Sharingan, in both eyes, and went further underground to dodge the lightning shuriken, and comes out with flying Rajin. He scattered them everywhere. This was his plan. He jumped from flying Rajin to flying Rajin, and jumped and threw his Rajin at Kakashi, and at Kakashi's head. Kakashi dodged though, and Naruto Rasengan grabbed flying Rajin and Rasengan Kakashi in his chest, and he flew on to the ground and was knocked out. 4 hours later, Kakashi woke up in the hospital, saw his team, and said, "You passed." They were ecstatic. Kakashi seeing Naruto and Sasuke and said Naruto is just like his dad, a prodigy. Then Naruto and Sasuke said, "What, just like my dad?" And Sasuke was like his dad. And Naruto then asked, "Who's my dad?" Kakashi says, "You was gonna find out eventually. Your dad was my Jonin instructor. His name is Minato Namikaze, the Yellow Flash." Naruto and Sasuke were stumped, so shocked. Kakashi said, "But Naruto, you already knew this. So how?" Naruto then said, "Well, yeah, it's obvious. I saw a picture on the wall in the Hokage's office one day, and then the resemblance was uncanny. Kakashi, I even took up my father's flying Rajin jutsu to follow in his footsteps, but in my own way, in honor of my dad." Kakashi then said, "Well, that explains you using the flying Rajin." Naruto says, "Yeah, it's kinda cool, right?" Kakashi eye smiles and Sasuke smirks. You dope. Of course you would have a secret like this." They all laugh. Now, in the future, where Naruto is sitting on the swings, Naruto is now 14 and has mastered the one-handed Rasengan, mastered the flying Rajin, and Sage Mode training with Jiraiya for 2 years. Now, Naruto is 14, don't forget. No time skips yet. The following, where Team 7 goes on D-rank missions, catching cats, mowing lawns, basically doing chores. They got bored, so they complained to the Hokage, and he assigned them a C-rank mission. Hiruzen then says the mission is to protect the bridge builder. Until he finishes building the bridge, Hiruzen then calls in the bridge builder, Tazuna. He comes in drunk and says, "Hiruzen, I told you I needed to protection, not a bunch of snot-nosed brats." I'm sorry if there's noise in the background. I might edit that out. I might not. Now, not a bunch of snout-nosed brats. After hearing this, Naruto and Sasuke flare their Sharingan and their bloodlust towards Tazuna. Tazuna falls and apologizes. Tazuna then thought, "I need to stay away from these two." They then died down on their murderous bloodlust, and the next day came and the mission started. As Naruto walked, he saw a puddle, and it hasn't rained in 4 days. So Naruto signals Sasuke and Kakashi for possible enemies. He also signals Sakura, which got on guard immediately. Then Kakashi thinks, what is a possible enemy doing on a C-rank mission? Then the Kakuzu brothers leap out of the puddle and one threw a chain at Naruto, vanished Sakura and gets on guard. He vanishes and Sakura gets on guard. Kakashi reacts. Naruto vanishes in Earth style, Earth pillar, and lightning style, Surge Breeze, a combined jutsu at the enemy from the side. The enemy died on impact. Then the other brother at Tazuna in Sakura's direction, all they threw earth bombs and they leaped to the side, and Kakashi did a lightning style, lightning dogs. The enemy then through the other brother did a earth style mud wall and blocked the attack, and the brother jumped in the air, and Naruto did a lightning style soaring lightning blade, and the brother died. Then Kakashi disposed of the brothers to the leaf village, and a seal, and told his dog to go take them to the Hokage. And Kakashi congratulates the team and said, "To Tazuna, the Kakuzu brothers, B-rank shinobis, came for you. I saw them. I thought it was a regular ninja fight, but they came for you. This is now a B to A rank mission." He says, "Explain yourself." And Tazuna says, Gato and his men are, and telling him all the things that went down in their village with Gato. But he then started a sob story about his grandson and his daughter is going to start crying if he doesn't come back home and all that. Now Team 7 agreed to continue the mission. And now, that is the end of part 1 of What If Naruto Had the Sharingan. If you want more, like, subscribe. If 200 likes or 100 to 200 likes, I'll make a part 2. Thank you.